We have breaking news! As we sit in a nation that's been riddled with the infection of divisiveness for many months, it's been announced today there's a promising cure that's been developed for divisiveness. It's called compassion. In recent clinical trials, compassion's been shown to be 94% effective at both preventing divisiveness and eradicating it if an infection's already set in. Top researchers in the field tell us compassion is a psychological substance that helps you accept other people and understand them, even when their points of view are different than yours. Though it had been theorized for many years, top experts in the field doubted compassion could ever be created. Along with appearing to cure divisiveness, compassion also seems to cure the mental derangement syndrome where people act out hostility while believing they're doing good. Previously, it was thought the best treatment for divisiveness was hatred, rejection, typing in all caps, and screaming in the face of people that believe something different than you. But the researchers who have developed compassion suggest those old treatments for divisiveness were actually making the condition worse all along. We've got exclusive interview footage with a gentleman who took part in the clinical trials for compassion, sharing what his experience was like both before and after compassion.
Yeah, before when people believe something different than me, I do this with my lips and yell at them with erratic, jerky motions. I also did a lot of Molotov cocktail throwing and rioting in an effort to prove them wrong. Surprisingly enough, that worked like 0 out of 1,000 times.
But with compassion, I just accept people no matter what they believe, and I feel more connected to them. And I find I actually grow and learn as a person by allowing people into my life who believe different things than me. And there's like no more divisiveness. It's weird. As I'm doing this with my hands, I'll also share 37% of the clinical trials population for compassion were elderly, showing it's looking like a promising cure for people of all ages. The compassion clinical trials also crossed a line that was previously thought to be too inhumane to inflict on study participants, where people who voted for Biden were exposed to Trump voters. The result? Understanding and unity. Yeah, with compassion, I was able to look at a Trump voter, and instead of making the assumption that they're a racist piece of garbage, I connected to them with a desire to understand them. And I learned they voted for Trump because they want a better world for them and their family, and they see him as the best choice. Strange, my old assumptions weren't actually true, even though I believed them. The researchers also went so far as to dose Trump supporters with compassion and then expose them to Biden supporters. The result? Less divisiveness. I used to think anybody who'd vote for Biden is nothing more than a freedom-suppressing social justice warrior Antifa addict, but after just one dose of compassion, I sought to understand them, and I learned they just want a better world for them and their family. They see Biden as the best guy for the job. And even though I still didn't agree that Biden's the best guy, I cared about them, and I was kind to them, and I honored them for being different. The old me would have thought that was illegal. What could compassion mean for the outlook of the world? Perhaps unity, kindness, and peace. As there's been no significant safety concerns with compassion, there's been a filing for an emergency use authorization in an attempt to bypass several phases of testing that are normally required before a new therapy is brought to market. The current pandemic of divisiveness was cited as the reason why the emergency use authorization is being pursued. No large companies stand to make a profit from compassion, so you can expect zero coverage and no advocacy for it in the media. It'll be left up to the individual to help spread the cure to their fellow humans. Though mandatory compassion is not expected to be passed into law, many people around the world are already excited to try it and are viewing it as a welcome cure for the devastating disease of divisiveness that's been plaguing the world. Will compassion end up curing divisiveness? That appears to be up to you. I want to thank the sponsor of this video. It's a product that my wife and I absolutely love, and I think you'll love it too. Supernatural. In my opinion, Supernatural is a perfect way to clean your home without using chemicals. Supernatural is made from conscious concentrates that are all natural, non-toxic, and effective. In other words, supernatural concentrates are made entirely from plants, minerals, and essential oils, so they smell amazing. Even though supernatural is all natural, it's third-party tested for effectiveness, so you know it works. Supernatural has aromatherapeutic ingredients blended in to enliven your daily rituals. Now at the JP household, I can assure you my wife doesn't do all the cleaning because of toxic masculinity and other things that I don't completely understand. So I have to do my fair share of cleaning, which I thoroughly enjoy when I'm using supernatural products because I feel like I'm spreading good vibrations and aroma all over the house. And using supernatural also gives me peaceful confidence knowing I'm protecting my growing family from harmful chemicals. I also have to share with you one other reason why I absolutely love supernatural, and it's because supernatural is dedicated to protecting the earth by keeping its carbon footprint super low. Here's how it does it. When you get the Supernatural starter set, you get 4 beautiful etched glass reusable bottles and all 4 Supernatural conscious concentrates. 1 for counters and granite, 1 for wood floors, 1 for bath and tile, and 1 for glass and mirrors. And then when you need more, you just order refills of the conscious concentrates and you're helping save a tremendous amount of plastic waste. And 2 trees are planted for every Supernatural starter set purchased. So if you want to protect the planet, take care of your family, and have a beautifully clean home, just go to supernatural.com/JP to get your Supernatural starter set now.